All right, we should be good to go. We should be good to go here. All right, we should be good to go. I'm getting 0 signal on my TikTok though, which kind of stinks because I'm trying to stream to. Oh, actually, I can't say that word. I can't for some reason. They don't like it when you say the 3 words. Man, okay. Well, I really thought this would work today, but I'm getting a spinning circle every time I try to put in the other platforms, so we're just gonna run with it. Man, I don't know why it won't work. I think it's every time I try to put in the other streams, it stops working. All right, we're just gonna go. We're not gonna have to worry about the rest of the streaming platforms because I don't think they want to work. So, how we doing? How we doing, everybody? We're gonna start the stream off today on a positive note, even though this isn't working. But that's all right because we've been waiting a while to get this to work. And if it doesn't want to work, it doesn't want to work. Nothing I can do to kind of change that. So we'll start off with our wedge game a little bit. But the goal is to stream until Grant joins. He is one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube, and I'm trying to get to his level. I think he's a +4, and right now I'm like a 10 handicap, so I've got a long way to go. But yeah, I mean, it's good to have goals, right? So we'll start off with a little wedge work. You know, I'm wanting about 84 to 90 carry for this one, which is it's a good goal. It's a good goal to have. But yeah, say what's up, guys. I got these little cameras, this mic, everything, so I can kind of talk and answer some questions you guys might have, or just want to say hi, how's your day going, you know, stuff like that. I was a little low on the face. What's cool about this program is that you can kind of see everything that goes on. As you can see, actually it looks a lot better today. Shows you the range, shows you the front impact, impact height, impact width, everything you'd want to see statistics-wise with your golf game. So it's a very exciting program I get to use. There's a nice shot. A little far off the face, but not bad, not too shabby. But yeah, the goal is to get to scratch golf, and then, well, the goal is to be the best golfer I can be. I like playing golf. It's what I love to do. I used to play tennis. for my whole life basically, but I moved over schools and they didn't have a tennis team, so I had to kind of try out golf. Man, I wish I could stream to other platforms though. So far it's just been the one I'm streaming on now. There we go, that was a nice hit. A little bit before the ball, but not the worst thing. I'd rather hit a nice center of the face shot than anything. But yeah, send some love into the chat, guys. I'm trying to stream 5 days a week because the facility's only open 5 days a week, so I'm trying to work around my schedule, make it happen. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are kind of my off days. There we go. Nice center of the face contact. Not too shabby. Oh. Nice 80 shot. Not too bad. The goal is, like I said, to get to scratch, but after I feel kind of comfortable with my wedges and my irons, start hitting a little bit of the driver face clubs, I'll probably end up playing 9 holes or maybe 18 holes so you guys can kind of see what it's like in the simulator. That's why I kind of got this whole rig set up so it looks good, you know. So I hope the quality's good too, because past week and a half I've been kind of tweaking everything, so make it as best as possible. Oof. All right. Just got to make a nice solid contact here. This will be our best one here. Oh, it didn't read. Oh yeah, that's another thing with this program. If you don't look up at the sensor up here and it doesn't blink red, it means it's not going to track the ball. So if you hit like a nice drive, you know, sometimes it doesn't read. You got to hit another nice drive. But you know, just paying attention to the sim. It's not all rainbows and sunshines all the time, you know, because you could hit a really nice shot, be like, oh, that was good chip in, that was going in the hole, but if the sensor doesn't read it, it's not going anywhere, you know. So sometimes that's a hard one to bite. All right, better. Still a little before the ball when it comes to hitting the grass, so that's something to look out for. And you know what stinks is they make you have to have a channel to be able to like chat. I wish anybody could just chat, right? I wish I could hear from everybody in the chat, but for some reason it wants you to make a channel and everything, which most people aren't going to make a YouTube channel, you know, especially just to talk. All right, so we're feeling pretty good with this club. We're going to switch to our 48. We're not going to do too many swings because I have been swinging for the past 4 days straight. So the more swings I do, the more fatigue I'll get. You know, the less balls I'll be able to hit to my distance. All right, so this will be our 48 degree RTX Cleveland, one of my favorite clubs. Big fan. This one's gonna probably go around 110 to 130 at the max. If I hit it completely clean, center contact, perfect strike, but I kind of like to gauge it in between there with like a 70%, 80%, 90% power ratio. So this one will be a full, so this one should go around 120. if it reads. Although I thought that was a great spot. Okay, now that the red turns on, see if it reads it. Okay, 110. Not terrible. I mean, I hit that very low on the face. It was almost like a thinned shot, so makes sense why that one wouldn't go the extra 10 yards we needed it to. So that means maybe I'm not keeping the weight on my heels. Maybe I'm getting too forward with the ball. There's a bunch of different metrics that could happen. Could be the case, you know. Wow, same distance, okay. Almost literally the exact same. It's kind of cool. At least we're consistent, right? That one felt a lot more fluid. My hands waited for me. The face angle was 2 degrees closed, which isn't terrible. You know, I'd like to have it 0 degrees closed, but with different shots comes different angles and different metrics for where the ball is going to go when you do close or open the face. Ooh, very thin. So I guess my main thing today is going to be working on keeping the weight on the back of my heels to make that center contact. Because if I don't, that's going to happen. I'm going to be hitting it more so on this part of the club, you know, almost at the bounce. Very thin, but because something like that's just going to blade right over the green on a real day, right? A real course. That was a good swing. It did not read, so that is okay. But that felt like a good swing. I'm going to hit this 120. If I get it 120, I'll switch clubs. Ooh. Keep the weight on the back of the heels there, brother. Maybe you're just getting too excited. I don't know. Can't keep thinning these shots. Way off the face. I think I picked my head up too. I'll have to watch that one back. Man, it really doesn't like this streaming setup. Wonder why it stopped tracking me too. Interesting. They're not liking it. Huh. Okay. It's good to know. You know, I might just restart the stream real fast. See if maybe what button I click to make it not work. That'd be good to know, because it is freaking it out right now. Yeah, it's not liking this at all. So we're gonna actually end here. All right, says we're back up. Says we are back up. And it says it's streaming. It says it's working. If you guys want to let me know if it's working or not, because I cannot see for some reason. It's not giving me the option. Yeah, let me know if it's working, because it's saying it's not. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why it's not working here. I thought I'm doing everything right. I don't know. A little frustrating, but it's all right. Can't get them all.
Hey, Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if your setup is taking a lot of the wireless?
It might be because I'm having issues connecting.
That seems like when you set this up, it's been equivalent with the Wi-Fi, but I thought it had a lot of capacity there.
I know. Do you have some type of Ethernet port? Maybe it's because I'm using the wireless and it's not a wired plug-in.
Oh, I thought you were wired there.
No. I was wondering how. I have an Ethernet cable that I can use, but that could be a big proponent of it. Because I know I notice the TV keeps going off every time I try to do something here.
What devices are all on the wireless channel?
My computer's on the wireless, and my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out why it might be a little inconsistent, I guess.
I'm not really sure about this stuff, but maybe hardwiring?
Yeah, if there's somewhere I could hardwire in to, I mean, usually that solves most problems because it's not using the wireless signal for the TV.
Sure. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Okay.
I'm just curious why that was coinciding with that setup.
Yeah, it might be taking too much. Yeah, because it's like it's staying good and then it drops and then it stays good and then it drops. So I can only imagine. Yeah, I'm looking at, if you see down here, the kilobytes per second, it's saying that the strength's good, right? You got the 4 green lines, and then it drops and then it it's very inconsistent.
So, it's not a cycle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know.
The streaming service that is pulling that much?
I think it's just because it's over Wi-Fi. It needs some type of stronger connection. Yeah. Because I do have a piece here that you can plug into the computer, and then it has an Ethernet spot that I was trying to hook up the other day, but I wasn't sure where I would even start to kind of hook up anything like that.
Okay, Ethernet from the router directly.
Well, how far? Where is the modem or the router?
It's behind. It's in the place where the store closed.
Ah, okay. Because all of these are hooked up, I'm assuming Ethernet-wise, right?
Yeah, Ethernet from the from the projector to the computer.
Let me see. Turn this one off. Yeah, because I think it only started happening too when I...
Are there Ethernet, extra Ethernet capabilities on the PC or no?
I don't know if the PC can act as like a pass-through point.
No, because they were connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But does it have to run a physical cord? Oh,
I do have like a 100-foot cord, but that's gonna look... I don't know if that would look kind of tacky or anything. That.
It's gonna get annoying for sure.
Right.
What other solutions do they have for this stuff?
Unfortunately, it's just the cord. That's the only solution.
Okay, I mean right now it's not that big of a deal, but once it gets a lot busier, then we got to figure a solution out.
Sure, I gotcha. I mean, I could, if you wanted, I could run a cord up and through here, just an extra cord down to one of these SIMs, way out of the way and everything. Because I do have a box of Ethernet cable of like 250 feet that I could just kind of splice a cord, and it wouldn't be in the way or anything. If that's an option.
Run it down from that
Right.
joist there.
Yeah. Yeah, but what's odd is everything went back to normal when I stopped outputting to TikTok. So maybe it's that the multi-stream functionality of it.
Just a lot of demand.
Yeah, it could be a lot of demand. Because now it's working fine.
I thought my internet was really good here.
It is. The upload and download speeds are great. I get at least 250, 350, which is way more than enough.
It's not that many devices over here.
Well, let me see if I hit this button, if it starts to kind of slow down again. Yeah, I think it's the output that it's trying to get to TikTok. 'Cause it's,
So it uploads
yeah.
streams on TikTok.
Well, it hasn't worked yet, but yeah, I think maybe it's too much of a demand because I'm not dropping anything past 3,000 now that I haven't. So I guess that might be the issue, but.
I don't know anything about this stuff, so you just let me know what would work best because like it's really busy. I want to make sure everything is all the
Right.
computers can stay connected.
Because I would say worst case scenario, I run a cord out and through and tack it down, make it look neat. Yeah, because I found these lights here, it kind of produces a little bit too much light.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, this one, yeah, because whatever I can do to make it best, so it's not interfering with any of your business and everything.
I turned this this fixture off because the lighting was a little too bright.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, this is a good choice.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we can run one. So how do you usually do it? Zip ties or?
Yeah, whatever makes it look neat. I could get some clear zip ties so it doesn't even look too tacky. Yep. Or it would be a blue cord. Which isn't the worst thing, I guess, but
And we can run it up that joist
Mhm.
down the wall.
okay.
That helps take load off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, right. It would almost kind of segue its own,
Yeah.
you know, capabilities of just one area. Like it wouldn't affect anything wirelessly. It would all be wired. But yeah. Well, that's good to know. It's this button here. I guess I won't click this button now.
What's that?
I said it's good to know that it's this button here. I won't be clicking this button. Which is odd because I just set this up. Oi, do a flip. That's funny. What's up, Ian? I'm sure you haven't seen that guy in a while. I'm sure it's been a minute. That's funny. Do a flip. Abel Velasco. Nice to see you, dog. Thanks for joining the stream there, brother. All right, I think we're just gonna rock with the one streaming service, so we don't mess with anything else Wi-Fi related, I guess. But yeah, we're just gonna swing. If we can get 120 out of this club right now, we're gonna go move to the next club. And we're gonna move in the next club. Very thin, but I'd like to start actually getting in to playing some games. Play 9 holes. You guys can pick where I want to play today. I played Arcadia yesterday, which was very tough. The what do you call it? The stimp was at like a 13, so the greens were rolling like nuts, and it was making it really hard to putt. But almost I liked it rolling more. So I don't know. You guys pick where I play today. After I hit some nice 9 irons here. I felt pretty good. It didn't read. I think there was too many balls in frame, so. Ew. No contact with that. Look at that smash factor, 1.14. No bueno. No bueno with that smash factor. Oi. Oi, brother. All right, yeah, we're gonna go try to shallow at the start of the stream here. So it's here, shallowing out, coming down, and meeting right here. This is our point of impact. Must be solid. Yeah. That was nice. Smash factor 1.29. If we can get to a 1.4, we'll be good. So we're getting to here. We're loading that hip. We're not swaying. And we're coming down. And we're getting to this right here. This is where we need to be at all times, because impact is the most important part of golf. Yeah, so I was way off balance there. As you can see, I fell back. Whew. All right. How's everyone's day doing, man? How's everyone's day going so far? Are we loving life with this beautiful weather we're having here in Michigan? Got some nice snow on the ground. It's cold, but not too cold. Sun's out. There we go. That felt great. All right. Let's move to our 8-iron. Do a flip. That was 4 degrees open, as you can see. That was a nice center strike. Not enough load. Not enough load. Because when we're loading, we can't be swaying. We need to be loading. So let's try that again. We're going here, here, up to here, and then we're pulling everything down at once, but letting that club catch up to us. Woo-wee! I still think I'm coming too fast. Way too fast. Do a flip. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. This bender. Dang, man, get more load on the ball. Need more load in our swing. Gotta shake it off. Also, it's important to stretch. It's always important to stretch before stream. So, if you're not stretching the body parts you're gonna be using, you're not gonna have the greatest results. Or, you're not gonna have good results. So it's very important always to stretch. Some good stretching drills you could do are this guy here. Just your normal, grab the calf, get down, feel it right down your thigh, and your VMO all the way down to your calf. Another good one that I really enjoy is this guy. Kind of bringing your knee up and then kind of moving it forward, opens up that hip. Usually it's done with a chair, but I don't have a chair with me at the moment. So kind of getting it, opening up that hip. And then just your normal ones, like you can do the baby circles. You can do the baby circles, you never know. It's very important. Almost just about everything is about stretching, right? You need that mobility, man. All right, I'm gonna get tall. Put the ball in a little bit in the back of my stance, sit on the back of my heels, load, to then come down, and then this is impact right here. See, that felt good. Caught a lot of rough before it. So if we were going to actually be playing in a situation where we're on course and the grass is wet, I'm getting behind that ball too much. So we need to understand sorry. Oh, you can't see the live stream? That's weird. It definitely should be working. It says it's working too. I don't know, brother. It says it just keeps circling. Well, that's not good. Let's figure out why that is. You might have to refresh your screen there, Duty. Yeah, it's working. Should be working. I think you'll figure it out there, familia. All right, coming up, loading, come through. I'm gonna do a couple practice swings. I keep hitting the ball. I need to actually act like I'm gonna hit the ball. Here we go. Keep your head down. Weight on your heels. There we go. Not the distance we wanted, but the distance we've got. We want to get this at least 150 before we move on. Ooh. Cut across it, man. Look at that. 4 degrees open on that face angle. Way too open. Way too open. Oh, keep that weight on the back of the heels, man. The ball ain't going nowhere. If the earth is round. Got it now. I refreshed it. I knew you could do it. Coming down and through. Shallowing to get to here. That's where we get all our power, right? Same distance every time. Wow. We've hit 138.2 or 138.1. Has 3 shots. It's impressive. That is impressive. All right. Shake it off, Gabriel. Shake it off. Come in here. Through. Keep that right foot planted, my boy. Oh, terrible contact. Look at where we hit that. We can literally see, first of all, the point of contact is crazy on that. I'm hitting it right there. Wow. Okay, so maybe I'm standing a little too close to the ball. That could be a factor. Another factor is our face angle is still open. So let's shorten that swing a little bit. Let's do it. Let's shorten that swing. This has to go 150. This can easily go 152. Use the body. Body should go last. Oh, I'm forcing it like crazy. All right. Hoodie's coming off. We're getting a little too hot at the moment. So that's all right. Getting a little too hot in here. Why is it offline? Ah, mama. shirt. Very, very cool shirt. I actually got this as a gift after I bought something at a garage sale. They're like, "Ah, you can have this too." I'm like, "Okay. I guess I'll take it." It's one of those things. I was like, "I'll take a free shirt." It's funny. Some of us grew up listening to Bob Seger. The cool ones still do. Which I am a big fan. I couldn't tell you one Bob Seger song. True. It's a case of the lunchbox. That's so funny. What would I do without my biggest supporter, huh? I don't know. Oh, bingo. We gotta watch what happened there. We gotta watch what I did. I gotta just look back at the stream and see how we did that. So it's looking like everything went right. Wow, okay. Yeah. Center contact. Face angle was still actually a little bit close. That's why I went a little bit more to the left, but we want to keep seeing more of those. I mean, 158 carry is a lot better than 139. So I'm going to actually say that that's where we'd like to be, 160 with our 8. Man, it feels good when you get a nice little hit like that. That feels great. It's a great feeling. That's what we live for. Smash factor wasn't even that great. Because it stinks. I don't know how I just did that. That's the whole thing. I don't know what the difference between that swing was and that swing, other than consistent swing all the way down. I mean, felt fluid, but yeah. That 158 was a beautiful shot, man. Get that right foot down, maybe. Let's see that. I need like a weight, some type of ankle weight. I have one of those at home just to put on my right ankle, keep it down. I should bring it next time. Whew. Hands are getting sweaty. Hands are getting real sweaty here. So what we're actually gonna do is we got a new glove. That way that one can be drying while we're using this one. Felt great. All right, we're gonna move on to the 7. But I realized that this glove is missing a lot of Velcro, so might have to just keep re-upping it every time. 7-iron, more in the middle of our stance. Open up that stance a little bit more. Ew. I gotta watch that swing back. I gotta watch it. Yeah, we came way over the top. Wow, we wholly over the top, man. All right, I'm actually gonna, you know what? Let's just turn it on. Let's just turn the jets on here. Still came across it. I shallowed very, very poorly. Gross, man. Like, my arms are coming way too quick. I can't be doing that. I don't know. I do not know. I've basically just given up at the point that I will be hitting my irons very, very short for the remainder until I get that great contact back. Ah. And then when I stop worrying about it and give up on making good contact, I hit one of my greatest 6-irons the past week. It's kind of funny how that works. Just think about the swings. Think about nothing but hitting the ball. Yeah, that was just bad contact. Well, no, not bad contact. My face was open 3 degrees. Chunky. Chunky, chunky. Very, very chunky. Chunky, chunky ball. Hitting before the ball. Brother. Brother. Where's all the power? Where's all the load, man? I'll do that drill again. The slow drill. You're here. Wait, I'm just gonna go really slow. Should be there. Should be there at the end. Holy, come across it. Man, we might have to take a break for a second and just hit some driver face clubs to make us feel a little bit better about our game here. The long irons are hard. Long irons are very hard to hit. Very, very hard. Especially my 6/5. Because I was working on them yesterday and they were doing pretty fine. I was getting my 6 iron around 184. Now my 6 iron's going 155, most 170, so we're gonna hit this driver face club to make us feel good about ourselves again. Yeah. I mean, 224 for the 3-wood, that was a huge step up from 210 the other day. Maybe I can get a higher apex on that. Yeah, there's our apex. There's what we want to see. Beautiful. Mind you, I'm not using a T, so I really have to get under it. Yeah. Okay. One more good one. Beauty. Look at that apex. Woohoo! Bring out our driver now. And then after this, we're gonna play 9. And then probably work on our long irons because that is the heart of the issue now. Everything else in my game is pretty solid except for my irons. Yeah, all right, that's the only one we're gonna hit actually. That was a beaut. My attack angle's still negative. Okay, never mind. I have to get a positive attack angle on this thing. I can't be hitting a negative attack angle with a driver. Look at that attack angle. Negative. Okay, that's fine. We're going to live with it. And we're going to jump right into our 9 holes for the day. Am I entertaining or no? Play 9. Yes, I will. Doing it right now.